Hello friends, welcome to KAF'S education. Today we will do some experiments with water. Okay, so here I have taken chalk powder, some water in this glass, some water in this glass too, and some water in this glass also. So here I have salt, sand, rice and some oil. Okay, so now what we're going to do is that we will do take this glass and add some salt in it. So you can see here we have added some salt in it, and we will see if this mixes in it or not. So now in the second glass, in the second portion, here I have taken some sand and some water in it in this glass, and what I am going to do is adding this sand in this water and let's see if it mixes in water or not. And in the next portion, here I have taken some rice and some water. Now I am adding some rice in this water, and we'll just keep it for some time and let's see if this mixes in it or not. So now here I've taken some chalk powder. I've crushed my chalk and here I'm adding some water in it, and let's see if it mixes in water or not. So now let's see the next portion. Here I've taken some oil in a katori and I'm adding some water in it. Now let's see if the oil mixes in water or not. Let's see after some time. Now I will mix all the substances, the mud and water, the chalk powder and water, the rice water and the oil water. Now let's see after 15 minutes what happens to each solution. Now let's see if they're passed or failed. Okay, so first let's come to the oil. The oil is not mixed at all with the water, so this experiment is failed. Now let's come to the rice. Rice is also not mixed with the water, so we'll say this experiment as failed. So now let's come to the chalk powder. This is a fail because it is not mixed. The particles are not mixed very properly. So this experiment will be failed. Now let's come to the mud and water. Now I also don't know if it is mixed in or not. So here I have one katori in which I am adding this water. Now let's see if the mud comes with it or not. No, the mud doesn't come along with it because the mud has settled down. So this is failed experiment. This does not mix. Now let's come to the salt solution. The salt is mixed properly with the water, so this experiment is passed. Oil experiment oil does not mix with water, rice does not mix with water, and chalk powder does not mix with water, mud does not mix with water, and salt mixed with water. So now let's see if we want to suppose that your salt is finished from your house. You have no salt left in your house and you have to take out the salt from this glass. So what will you do? Now let's do this. Let's try this. How to make the sand separate, how to make the water separate and the salt separate. So now come in your kitchen, take blow gas with the help of a lighter and place a small bowl on it. Add this brine mixture in it, or we can say salt and water mixture. Now we'll let the water boil for some time. So a mixture has started boiling. You can see the steam goes up. So once the water is finished, then your salt will arrive in this bowl. I mean that the salt will come in this bowl. So now let's see it practically. If it comes in this water and salt mixture, the salt comes or not. So the water has boiled, the water is finished, the salt has came. It is in a very white consistency. It's powdery also. Now you guys can see. Now we'll turn off the gas and now we will put it at our science table. So it has cooled a little bit. Now you can see the salt has get separated from the mixed water. So this is how science works. Now let's see if it's passed or failed. Now you guess if it's passed or failed. Yes, of course it is passed. So if you like my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel KAF'S Education. Thank you so much.